probably have another musical interlude there. My name is Rick Bryce. I'm the pastor at World Vision Church in Irving, Texas. Joey had been fellowshipping with us recently, but even more important than that, I have the honor and privilege of knowing Joey since he was in about 4th grade. Kind of grew up around our house, fellowshipping with my son Josh and Chris Stout and Kobe Undercuffler, and they're kind of the neighborhood gang around there. And some of my fondest memories is those guys skateboarding in the big concrete drainage ditch down on Mitchell, that crosses Mitchell there. You know, and I still I think about them. At that stage, they palled around together. And so, as I told the family, it's just an honor and a privilege for me to stand up here today and share with you about my friend Joey. And I hope you'll forgive me. I've got a little emotional in my old age, and so I'm going to try to make this through this afternoon. So you'll forgive me if I break up now and then. Joe's life and mine converged early. He was in elementary school, and we kind of drifted apart for some time there, and really only recently our paths crossed again. And I really realized the time that we've had together over the last few months to get reacquainted and reminisce. And his last job was as a caregiver to my brother, who was very ill. And so I got to spend a lot of time with Joey recently. As a matter of fact, I was with him all day Friday before his death, and we went out to lunch and spent a lot of time together just talking about things. And I was very impressed with how deep Joe was. He was one of the most tender-hearted guys that I've ever known. And I think some people showed him a little short in that he's a very deep thinker, very talented guy, musician, artist, poet. Now we're in the 21st century. I want to share some thoughts from friends of his that are placed on his site on MySpace. Friend said about Joe things like, a true friend. Joe was warm and gentle, possibly the most tender man I've ever known. You always have to smile to me. This one says, you're a cool cat. Kind of reminds me when we wore sunglasses and that little goatee. I just kind of come out a cool cat. You always had a smile to spare for all your fans. I like that. When he had a smile, but he had a smile to spare too. One of the most exceptional, talented, and sweet people I've ever known. The sweetest man I've ever came across. The world won't be the same without you. Your talent remains permanently imprinted on each and every one of us. Wasn't that a great comment? When I was feeling the most unwelcome in my life, you were always warm, friendly, and never judging. You had one of the kindest hearts anyone I've ever known, and you will forever be loved. You were an amazing person, another one said. A friend named Chris says, you will live forever in our thoughts, in our hearts, and in your music. And another one said, you're one of the kindest and most sincere people. Another one said, I had the honor of knowing you. So these are the thoughts that people have about Joe, and it tells you a little bit about the kind of person that he was. I want to share a story with you this afternoon about